Hey people, welcome to another episode of Gold, Gems, Treasure and Fish. Today we're going to do a comparison between the two coils on the GPX 6000. Very important to know, the coil, the GPX 11 and the GPX 14, one is a concentric round coil, the 11, and the other is a double D, the 14. Now, the 14 is supposedly used for when there's areas of high electromagnetic interference. The 6000 does suffer with a very high sensitivity to the electromagnetic interference, and sometimes no matter how many noise cancels you do, there's still interference. So the 14-inch coil could come in handy in some circumstances. But it's important to know, how does it compare on a level playing field with the 11-inch coil? And it's only then, once we know that we can really decide to use the 14-inch coil in certain circumstances. So let's have a look. We're going to go about it this way. First of all, we're going to use 7 bits of gold, basically from a gram downwards. A 1 grammer, 3/4 of a gram, half a gram, 1/4 of a gram, 0.1, and a not even 0.01. Yeah, folks, another reason for using the small nuggets as our test subjects are that you're 100 times more likely to find nuggets in this range. This is what the GPX 6000 is extremely good at. So I can't see the point in doing tests with bigger 5, 10, 15 gram nuggets. Let's stick with the nuggets that you're most likely to come off. They're harder to detect. They're very, very small, and it gives, I think, it gives a better comparison of what the two coils can do in out there in the bush in the real life. Hey folks, down here where we're staying at the moment at Minelab on the western side of the Atherton Tablelands in northern Queensland. As you can see, beautiful. We've got the cows in the background, the swans are watching us, magpie geese off over there, some ducks. But that's not why we're here today. We're here today to test this GPX 6000 out and see how good it is and what the difference is between and set up a baseline really between the 11 and 14-inch coils. First of all, folks, even though we're not in a gold area, there's plenty of mineralisation in the ground. There's lots of there's lots of iron, really, iron minerals in the ground. But I've picked a patch here where I can at least operate the detector without getting too much interference. For today's thing, we're going to run the settings on. Just go into that. Manual and full bore. I run a detector as hot as I can run it all the time. I can't see the point in using something at half volume. I know some people like to run it quiet. I'm not interested in the noise of the machine. I've learnt to use it as it is, and I will run it as hot as I can. Can I run this machine flat out all the time? No, but most of the time I do, and I'll use the highest available sensitivity setting. So that's what we're going to do with our test today, to test the machine with both coils at the highest possible sensitivity. Let's see how we go. First of all, the 1 gram nugget. First of all, the 1 gram nugget. Every bit of 10 inches on that nugget. 10 inches on the 1 grammer. Three-quarter gram nugget. Oh, I'm calling that. That's a good 8 inches on the 1/4 gram nugget. The 1/2 gram nugget. That's a good 8 inches on that one too, but that one's a flatter nugget, so it might be the shape of that one that makes it a little bit more detectable. Now the 1/4 gram nugget, Clearly getting that at 5 inches. I'd probably pull me up at 6. The 0.1 of a gram, which is pretty amazing. Between 3 and 4 inches. And the 0.01, less than 0.01. Yeah, that's really incredible.
Oh shit. Goanna or something went in that tree up there.
Oh, is that what that noise was?
Yeah.
Sorry folks, we had a bit of a goanna running up the tree. Here we were both looking around. But back to the 0.1 of a gram nugget. Are you filming? Yeah. Easy 3 inches. On. Sorry, our car seems pretty attractive to these cars here. I don't know. They really know what they're doing. They're licking the car. Okay, folks. Now we've changed coils over. We've got the GPX coil. When you turn the machine on, running at the same sensitivity. You see there, telling me the double D coil's on. This coil will pick up those targets compared to the other one in the same sensitivity on the same type of ground. Okay, so let's have a look. Well, there's a definite difference there. It's about 7 inches on that 1 gram nugget. We've got 5 inches on that 3/4 gram nugget. Geez, on that bigger, flatter piece, it's probably on the 1/2 gram nugget that's a bit bigger and flatter, it's probably doing 5 to 6 inches, so even better than the 3/4 gram. We'll go to the 1/4 gram nugget. Clear signal on that at 4 inches, the 0.1. Oh, between about 3 inches definitely on the 0.1. Yeah, that could even be 4. That's 3 to 4 inches on that 0.1. And the tiny little less than 0.01. Well, it's really loud at 2 inches. I'm just getting it at 3. That's a pretty good effort. Now, just to emphasise how small that bit actually is, it's less than 0.01 of a gram that we're getting at 3 inches with that 14-inch coil. There it is in my hand there. That's absolutely tiny. There's my fingernail. And I've got quite fat fingers, so you can see how small. Well, I'm quite surprised at this. This is a larger coil for a start, so it should be less sensitive to gold. It's a double D, so it's less sensitive again. You put this on because this the GPX 6000 is extremely sensitive detector, and it's to try to counter when there's a lot of electromagnetic interference around. Today we've basically got no electromagnetic interference, and we've just put the coil on to see how it goes. Now, quite surprising, didn't make much difference on the tiny gold. We were still finding it at roughly the same depth with this GPX 14 coil. That's the less than 0.01 and the 0.1 gram nugget, and even the 0.25, the 1/4 gram nugget, was roughly the same depth. But once we started to go up in the depth, up in the size of the nugget, sorry, there was a definite difference, quite a lot, in how deep this coil would detect the gold. So that's really, really interesting. By the time we got to that 1 gram there, we were probably shy 3 inches on what the GPX 11 coil, mono coil, would detect the gold at. So, okay, hope you've enjoyed this little segment, and bye for now from Gold Gems, Treasure and Fish. Yeah, just a reminder, folks, if you love the videos and you'd like us to make more content, please like, share and subscribe. The more you that hit that subscribe button, the like button, the more content it'll make us able to make. Keep us going, keep us motivated. Thanks for your time. See yous.